Seems like Koreans just want to kill people and...
Yeah, maybe we don't put that in the episode. I'm worried about that getting clipped out of context. You know, this young lady's got some views of her people.
Hell yeah.
Mommy's got treats. Mommy's got treats, Burberry.
This dog is doing great today.
Okay, folks, we're back. Yeah, it's great. Get solid recovery episode from the whole hospital emergency room thing.
No.
So good.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm in denial right now. I'm in full not dealing with this mode. We're going to get to it, folks.
Yeah.
But you know, before we say anything else, what we got to do? What do we got to do? We got to hit that like button. We're on YouTube, baby. Okay. All right. Also, are you subscribed yet to Oxford Study? You should be. Also, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Okay? We're going to spoil this whole thing. This is not some spoiler-free review of episode 5 of a TV show.
Right.
We're going to break down everything that happens. We're going to really try to make it more fun. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm learning about this show.
Mm-hmm.
And about, not about beef, about this show that we're on right now, is even when it sucks or sad, we're going to try to make it fun.
Yeah.
And boy, do we have our work cut out for us on this episode.
Yeah, this episode was rough.
Rough.
Very rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's not get lost in the woods. Okay, so let's remind everybody where we left off last episode. Ashley was sneaking in to Josh and Lindsay's place to try to ruin their lives and destroy their family. And on her way out, she did 2 super cute things. She decided to, as I believe I put it in the last video, dip into her post-surgery goop-de-goo and swizzle it around in a pitcher of orange juice for Josh to find.
Oh, yep.
And then, car door, skid out the back door. Unfortunately, she did not close that back door very well, did she, honey?
No.
No. And what happened? Tell everybody what happened, babe.
Burberry got out.
Burberry, who's that?
The little dog.
The little old dog.
Little old dog.
And you'll see here on your screen right now, there is a vet's report, you know, how to help your senior dog with their feeding schedule and to be comfortable in the last little bit of their life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foreshadowing. There's that orange juice. I can smell the goop-de-goo.
No.
Yeah, it's in there. What's really fun here is they do this thing that the audience knows that there's something messed up or dangerous or gross or something, but the character doesn't know. And they keep almost having it.
Right.
And then you're like, no, don't, it's good goop-de-goo. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But then he's like, oh, what? I'm just going to
Right.
have my orange juice. Was the phone ringing? Like things keep happening so that he doesn't take the sip and they keep psyching you out.
Right.
Oh, Josh, don't do it. Don't, because of the goop-de-goo. So Josh is back at the house. Let's actually get on track here. He's back at the house and he's on the phone with the doctor who he sent to help Ashley. Immediately, they're in a huge fight. They explode at each other with any opportunity because they're a toxic couple that shouldn't be together. But this is just one of those classic things, right? Where's the dog? He's with you. No, I thought he was with you. Oh, no, we don't know where this dog is. They figure out that the dog is gone, and it spirals into an even bigger argument. They fight even more about other shit.
I am killing my flesh without it.
These titles. Also, the foreshadowing of this painting. I mean, first of all, it looks like this demon is getting into her goop-de-goo. Lindsay bails after the argument, and they actually figured this out. She bails into the street and just is screaming for this dog. This is next level.
Yeah.
This is elevated. You and I would be at like an 8 or 9. She's at 11. She is screaming down the street, squeaking the monkey, trying to get like, she's very, very worried about this dog. And I think it's a combination of the fact that the dog is old. This is like a 12-year-old dachshund who's clearly like delicate and not strong. And then it's also like she is just unhinged. And everything else in her life is falling apart too. This dog is all she really has.
And she's very bonded to Burberry. Like, he like rests on her lap.
They've been inseparable the whole show.
Yeah, they're constantly together. And so this is like heartbreaking.
And you relate to this. This is like this is how you are with your dog.
This is my nightmare.
Sometimes I feel like your dog is there next to you and we don't even notice it.
Right.
I feel terrible for her. I don't like her.
I know.
And she makes problems and she's so annoying. But even villains, fictional villains, they lose their dog. They're stressed because they don't have their dog. I feel you. I feel bad. So Josh goes to the neighbor lady's house and he's checking Ring cameras, like to see if anybody's front doorbell, whatever, caught the dog escaping. Luckily, they have this racist lady who lives in the neighborhood. And this moment, too, is one of my favorites where, like, someone who's bad with technology is trying to navigate their device and you're over their shoulder. And Josh is like, go to devices. Devices. Go back.
Mm-hmm.
Go back. It's like trying to work with your grandparent on opening something on the computer. And you're like, click the little X. And they're like, the circle? You're like, the X. Did you stop speaking English while I was talking to you?
Right.
So she gets a call from the Ojai Animal Shelter. And they're like, yeah, we have him. We've got a 12-year-old brown dachshund. And she's like, yeah, that's him. And so they immediately chill. Fortunately for them, the guy from season 4 of Stranger Things is there.
Yeah.
And he's got their dog. So problem solved.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be a short episode. They're Gucci.
Great.
Everything's fine.
Yay.
Yeah, sew it up. Get out of here in a tight 10. And even now that things are resolved, they throw a couple extra jabs at each other. Oh, I'm so glad everything worked out. We'll work on a system so that you don't leave the goddamn door open anymore. You know what I mean? But it's all good. We're not talking about that right now. You know what I mean? It's like when we get back to the house, maybe we come up with a system so you stop screwing everything up.
Yeah.
But I was playing. Nah, that's cool. I'm just glad the dog's okay.
It's psychotic.
Yeah, it's not good, dude. So they bring out this dog that is not Burberry.
He's so cute. Look at him.
He is so cute. He has no sweater.
Right.
So this is just some other old dog. So they're back to falling apart. Okay, good. We have an episode still. We almost ended the whole thing because we'd found the dog, but problem not solved.
Right.
I'm not totally sure if this dude knew it wasn't their dog or not. But as soon as they try to leave, they're like, oh, it's not our dog. We got to go find our dog. Bye. He's like, this isn't a no-kill shelter? And she's like, excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? And this dude's like, just letting you know, like, I don't know if your dog's going to make it. They usually don't if you don't find him right away. Side note. But this dog, we're definitely going to murder after you leave if you don't take it. And so if you thought today you only had one dog on your conscience, no. You're going to kill this dog if you leave.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
It's hard to hate this dude because he saves this dog's life. They were going to kill this dog. When you work at an animal shelter, you don't get to decide which dogs you kill.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Yep, they get home. They have no Burberry, and now they have this new dog.
Do they even name him?
I don't think we get a name for this.
Right.
No.
No name.
No. The other dog was Burberry. Strawberry?
Oh my gosh. It's so sad.
Lindsay is inconsolable. She's like simultaneously mourning the dog she's like almost confident that is gone forever.
Yeah.
And looking at this new dog like, you're not the same. And then this dog comes and tries to take the little monkey toy because it's a dog toy and he's a dog. And she's like, it's not yours. It's not your monkey. It's Burberry's monkey. Very upset.
I mean, sure, they saved the dog, but this is traumatic.
I agree with you.
This poor dog. This dog doesn't deserve this.
That's true, but the dog doesn't deserve to be killed either, and that was the alternative. I mean, imagine if you had a sick kid and your kid went into surgery, and while your kid was in surgery, the doctors came out with another kid that looks just like your kid, and they were like, hey, by the way, we're pretty overcrowded.
Oh my God, stop.
In case your kid doesn't make it through the surgery, do you want to take, you'll have 2 kids.
This is crazy.
I know, but they're going to kill that kid.
You don't even realize that Josh is there at first.
Yeah, Josh is just like drinking his way. Like he doesn't know what to do or where to go. The ants are back.
Ants, get out of here.
The ants, dude. The ants are back. And Josh just smashes one of them with his finger. There's dozens of them on this table, which I think you said something right about how the ants are supposed to be symbolism for how we as people especially just like don't care about ants and their feelings, and we just brutally murder them because there's thousands of them, so who cares? And that's like symbolism for how the rich treat the poor.
Yep.
They get into another even bigger argument that devolves even worse than the previous one of the blame game. They start talking about Top Gun Maverick, and he's like, she was like, this is the time you came home late from Top Gun Maverick, and he's like, it was Bullet Train. Like there's like they're arguing over what movie he saw.
Yeah, who cares?
Well, because they're having these fights instead of the fight they want to have, which is we should split up. They just scream at each other about all these different things and it goes nowhere. And so Josh is like, fine, I'm getting out of here. I got to go. And so he goes to the club and decides to go work. So Josh is at the club with the fakest, like, oh, hey, how's it going? So good to see you. Glad to have you at the club. Can I freshen your drink? Let me freshen that drink. Well, I'm going to go ahead and freshen that drink.
Yeah.
So Josh is all like, are we loving the scones? We're loving the scones over here. That's how we do it. We do it with scones. And William Fichtner is with his young, hot wife. And they're all like touching noses like they're 19 years old and everything's great. Just rubbing it in Josh's face that his marriage sucks. This is where this character, Troy, that William Fichtner's been playing, changes for us as an audience. He's always been this guy, but we didn't really know if he gave a shit about Josh. And he starts kind of lecturing him about like work-life balance. And you're kind of like, dude, like, you don't get it. You don't know what's going on. Yeah. But we find out in this episode, Troy actually cares about this guy. Like Troy cares about Josh. He sees him as like almost like a nephew kind of figure, and he is looking out for him.
Yeah, and we find out that they go way back.
Yeah.
Like before he even got with Lindsay.
William Fichtner has plans with his wife later to go do nasty stuff to each other. They have like these hot sexual plans, and he cancels them to go help Josh out. He's like, baby, I want to do some nasty stuff to you, and we will do that at another time. But tonight, I think I got to go help Josh. And she's all super cute, hot, supportive, nasty wife. And she's like, hey, don't even worry, because I'm going to do all that nasty stuff to you on another time. Latest on a MJ. Go take care of your boy. So we meet this lady.
This bitch.
She runs a little, I don't know, hipster home decor Ojai place with like pillows. This is clearly where Lindsay got all her pillows. So this chick is like, oh my God, I heard about what happened to Burberry. It's so terrible. Are you okay? And she's like, I'm not okay. Everything's not okay. Can you please help me and just put up some of these flyers? We're offering $30,000.
Yeah, I missed that. That's crazy.
$30K for this dog back.
Oh my gosh. It says no peanut butter. You can lure him, but do not feed. You will go into anaphylactic shock. Oh my God.
He's allergic to peanut butter. Oh boy. This sweet lady is like, oh my God, he looks so adorable in this. Of course I will help you. Lindsay, I am so sorry this happened to you. We are going to help you find your dog. And I'm going to put these flyers up. No problem. And then she looks over to see this super cool lady throw the flyers away.
Terrible.
What would it have cost you to put up 2 flyers for like a day?
She doesn't care at all. Like, Lindsay is clearly still in sight and she just doesn't care.
I hope this bitch drinks that orange juice with the goop-de-goo.
I truly feel so bad for Lindsay.
I do too. I do too. Even terrible people don't deserve to have this happen to them. Except that lady who works in that store. I hope the same thing happens to her.
Wow.
Fichtner flies Josh on his private jet to Utah, to his little chateau or whatever it's called.
Chalet.
Right.
He's clearly been there before.
And I think he also is like, oh shit. Lindsay's going to be so pissed. I'm not supposed to be at a party in Utah right now.
Right. Lindsay does not like him.
William Fichtner?
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Troy.
Yes. And Troy is like very excited because of what's about to happen. And Josh doesn't get it. He's like, oh no, I'm going to be in so much trouble. And Troy's like, I wouldn't worry so much about that, buddy. Yeah. It's going to be okay.
He seems fun.
He does seem fun. I want to be friends with Troy so bad. And before I didn't know for sure, I kind of thought there was a chance he's a piece of shit. And he still kind of might be. But mostly I don't think he is. And he is a really good time.
I really feel, I don't know this for sure, but I feel like my uncle has friends like him.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all. I absolutely think your uncle has friends like this. And I think that's why we don't see your uncle very much. We walk around the corner to reveal Hot Chip, which is like a electronic band that Josh loves, that Troy arranged to have at the chalet when they got there.
This is the part where you're like, man, if Lindsay liked Troy, they could have these experiences together.
Right.
But it can't happen.
Yo, Lindsay wouldn't be here. She wants to look for the dog.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
No, she gets mad that he's even here because he's obfuscating his responsibility to look for the dog. You're over here at a party? He's like, what? And he's like, they're in town, dude. I hooked it up because we're homies. And this is the moment that you realize, like, oh shit, we like Troy.
Yeah.
Like, he's a good dude who didn't have to do this. He could be doing nasty stuff with that chick. And he bailed on that to come do this for Josh. And then he leaves because he's got to take a phone call from Hans Zimmer. I want to know what Troy does so bad. He's like, I gotta go talk to him about Pirates of the Caribbean 6 and shit. Yeah. This is when the lead singer of Hot Chip, as soon as Troy walks away, is like, hello, Josh. Hey, do you want to come up on stage and play with us? Because we're your favorite band. And I heard you have the same instrument that we have. We got one right here if you want to hop on. I know how we were talking earlier about how no one gives a shit about your music and you want to be a musician and no one gives a shit. But your favorite musician is asking you to come on stage and be a musician with me right now. Does that sound fun? And he's like, yeah.
Not the time, Josh.
Man.
Not the time.
It's inconvenient to have your dreams come true when your nightmares are happening. And then she spots across the street. Who's that? Is that Ashley and Austin?
Interesting.
Curious.
Hmm.
So Ashley and Austin are revealed to be out looking for the dog. And the story is told very quickly, implied by the things that they say. She knows she let the dog out. They're out trying to look for the dog because they feel really bad because that was not the point. That was like the only thing they didn't want to do to this couple was take their dog away. And she feels terrible about it.
I really thought that they had the dog.
Yeah, you did. You thought that they like kidnapped the dog and kept it, but they don't have the dog.
Yeah.
She feels terrible.
She
really
feels so bad.
really feels bad for Lindsay. She regrets going over there. Just a quick montage of Josh having the time of his life, killing it with Hot Chip.
Definitely not disassociating at all.
No.
You know, just super present, just really in touch with his feelings and how he's doing. It's great.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I want to judge him and be like, you piece of shit, you need to get back on that plane and go look for this dog. But it's like, I think he really thinks there's nothing that can be done. And I think that the animal shelter guy got in his head when he was like, most dogs aren't found. And so he it sucks, but he like gives up.
Man, it's hard to relate to that at all.
Yeah, no, I agree. I would not. It would take me
Oof.
days and days. Ashley and Lindsay have this whole bonding moment where they're out putting up flyers for the dog, and they bond over the fact that they kind of both hate Josh for different reasons.
Right.
And Ashley goes on a whole little thing of like, I really admire you, and I think you're kind of amazing.
Honestly, this reminds me of people who talk to me about astrology.
Yeah.
And how they're like, and then the Taurus moon and this and that. Like I don't even know.
Yeah,
how to
no,
say,
I would
but you
sound,
know what I mean.
I know I would sound like you if I tried to do the same thing. Last beat of this before they separate, because Ashley goes home and Lindsay's like, I'm gonna go keep looking for the dog. Ashley throws in you should leave Josh. Don't be with him anymore. So Josh is on the private jet on his way back to California from Utah, and he's feeling super guilty about having a great night. And so he's looking at old videos of him and Burberry and Lindsay being super cute. It's like puppy videos, dude. Smoke show flight attendant is like, can I get you an aged whiskey? And he's like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. And she's like, it's really aged. And he's like, okay. So this is a pretty funny moment where Josh wakes up Troy with some like fake turbulence where he's like, and the guy's like, oh, what's up? He's like, oh man, you're awake too? That's crazy. We're both awake from the turbulence. And then they have this pretty sweet conversation. This is where they actually are revealed to have like a good relationship where Troy really does care about him. And he tries to give him advice, but it's a little mixed, honestly. And I'm curious about your take on this. Josh asks Troy, how's your marriage with Ava going? And he says, good sex, good food. That's all you need for a successful marriage. Is that what you tell your clients?
No.
So not great advice with that.
No.
They kind of ask, how's it going? And Josh reveals like they're having some trouble. And he's like, Troy, do you think I was better before Lindsay? And he was like, no. You were not better before Lindsay. You kind of sucked. And he's like, what? Why? And he was like, dude, you were like a coyote, just like different chick every week. Couldn't get, anything serious going on. And Lindsay like smoothed you out, made you believe, made you improve. And now look at you, your general manager and all this kind of stuff. But Troy doesn't understand the context of their relationship. And he doesn't know how toxic and mean they are to each other.
Right.
So he encourages Josh to like stick it out. He's your fun uncle, dude. He's full Funkle, and you don't listen to Funkle's advice. You just party with him.
Right.
Then you go home.
So true.
And you take better advice from somebody else. This is also where Troy is like, we all know you're banging Ashley, right? And he's like, what? And he's like, dude, you fired front office Deb and gave the beverage cart girl her job?
Right.
Explain that. And he's like, no, I'm not going to explain that, but trust me, it's not what you think. And he's like, gotcha. And he's like, no, stop winking at me. It's not what it is. I'm not banging Ashley. He's like, okay.
Right.
When you get done with her, this is how he puts it too. This is Funkle advice. When you get done with Ashley, patch things up with old Lindsay. He's gonna be good.
I roll.
So after our Funkle convo, we cut back to Lindsay, who is wandering the hiking trails in the woods, and Mommy's got treats. Mommy's got treats, Burberry.
Alone at night.
Before this next moment takes place, I would like to remind everybody really quick about the conversations that you and I had about this dog in previous episodes of this show.
Right.
And as per usual, the dog is cute as hell.
The dog, Burberry.
Here for the dog. This might be the main reason. If anything happens to this dog during this season, I'm going to lose it. There was a moment in this episode where he like disappears for a second, and I was like, Beef, get it together.
Yeah.
Do not do anything to this dog.
They're not going to hurt this little dog.
But it doesn't close all the way, and Burberry gets out the back door, and now I'm worried about this dog again.
No.
They're not gonna hurt this little dog.
So as I mentioned, if anything happens to this dog, I'm gonna lose it.
Right.
At this point, as a viewer who doesn't know what's happening, you're like, Lindsay, just go home. Josh is texting you, telling you, I'm on my way, I'm almost there. Like, it's going to be fine. We're going to fix this. You know, I talked to Funkle and he gave me some bad, weird advice, but I think he's right about we should fix it. And so just go home, get some rest. I hope you're not out there looking for that dog. And right as she's about to give up, she hears Burberry in the woods. I refuse to show you the actual image of this, but we're recapping it, so I got to tell you, that's what this whole thing is. Lindsay comes upon a coyote, which has been alluded to and foreshadowed many times in this episode in several ways.
Right.
And remember in the earlier episode, Josh falls down when he's running and he sees a coyote. And we were like, is that a wolf? I think it's a wolf. Maybe it's a coyote.
Right.
It was definitely a coyote because it was totally foreshadowing for this nightmare. There's an actual shot in this episode of the coyote with Burberry dangling out of its mouth. And you're like, I was crawling up the back of the sofa when we watched this the first time.
Yeah, no, literally, like, Rob was like,
I was full Macaulay Culkin, dude. I was just like, the whole scene.
until the rest of the episode.
Pretty much. She goes full mama bear and tries to, like, you know, the thing they say about bears, like, make yourself big and, like, scare them away.
Loud.
She even has a nice little liberal lady moment in her breakdown where she's like, it's not your fault. We took your land.
Right. Trying to rationalize with this guy.
It must be the English colonizer guilt in her or something, because she's like, don't worry. I personally know the lessons of what happens when you take land. It doesn't work out. So if that wasn't enough, that the coyote has clearly attacked Burberry, who limps away, a little bloody, but you're like, okay, he's gonna be okay. He gets
Right.
away and walks away. It's not like Burberry's not like dead on the ground, but she's defending him. He's escaping. She's doing the whole thing. The coyote's not giving up. This coyote's decided he wants that dog. He tries to rush past Lindsay. Lindsay picks up this coyote and, like, WWE body slams him into a log and kills the coyote. And it's one of those, like, guilt, because she just killed an animal. She doesn't want to kill an animal. She felt bad. She took the land. She goes and grabs Burberry, and we cut to the vet where she's got the monkey and Burberry's in surgery. And we as viewers are horrified that this dog got attacked. But
Right.
the dog's in surgery. It survived. It's messed up. It's old. It's allergic to peanut butter, but he's going to be okay. Thank
Right,
goodness,
of
because
course.
at least she rescued and killed the coyote.
Yeah. Hey, Josh.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's up, dude? How was the concert? Did you have a good time in the concert? How was the aged whiskey on the private jet? He sits down next to Lindsay, and he doesn't take Troy's advice. He's like, this isn't working. And she's like, I know.
Mm.
And she's like, we need to get divorced. And he's like, I know. So kind of a twist there.
Yeah, surprising.
After all the watching the videos on his phone and listening to Troy stuff. But I think he heard what Troy said and was like, maybe. And then heard everything else Troy said and was like, I'm not listening to this guy. And then Dr. Kemper comes out and reveals that Burberry didn't make it.
Why do this to us? Like, the horrifying showing injured Burberry.
They learned their lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm stressed.
It's like they've learned their lesson in the marriage and they know that they need to get divorced, and it's like mission accomplished in that department, like as a story and the writing and all of that. But one of the things that is very big about Beef, I've noticed, the writers of this show, and this is season 1 and 2, they punish people. These people behave badly and they get punished for it. Other TV shows, not all of them, but a lot of them, they let people off the hook if they learn their lesson.
Yeah.
And this is a writing thing. This is me putting on my little writer hat, which I mostly have not done a lot on this show. But most TV shows, even your piece of shit lead character, if they learn their lesson, they get off the hook.
Right.
It works out. This show is like, you think you get to act like this to people and nothing's going to happen? No. Burberry didn't make it. How you like me now?
Seems like Koreans just want to kill people and animals. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, maybe we don't put that in the episode. I'm worried about that getting clipped out of context. You know, people are just going to grab that without all the stuff I said and be like, so this young lady's got some views of her people.
Hell yeah. Show it. I don't give a fuck.
You're a bad bitch, and I respect that. So the chick who in the beginning of the episode was like, you shouldn't drink orange juice because there's too much sugar in it, lights up a cigarette inside of her house because she doesn't give a shit about health anymore at all.
Yeah.
And they have this new dog, but fuck this new dog because it's not the old dog, which I feel very bad for the dog. But then again, they were going to kill this dog. So
I know, and this dog was just left at home all day.
I don't think that's the worst thing to happen to a dog in this episode.
Yeah.
So he was a little lonely for a few hours. Babe, context. Little perspective here.
Yeah,
This
this
dog-
his first day.
This dog is doing great
okay,
today.
fine, fair. This dog is doing great today.
One thing I want to give credit to this show for, just on the way out, because this is like the last moment of the episode. This little moment where they come back to the house, which is very quick, really captures absolute defeat.
Yes.
Which is a hard thing to capture, I think, accurately without being overly dramatic. But we are, as people, overly dramatic when we're absolutely defeated like this. And I mean, they just admitted to losing their marriage. They've given up on each other. And then they lost the dog. And it's like that moment when you just utterly feel completely lost, defeated. Everything's gone. You know,
Yeah.
you got kicked to the ground. They beat the shit out of you. Then they stole your wallet. Then they shot you in the leg. It just keeps getting lower. And in that moment, when you just don't give a shit anymore, what do? Light up the smoke, whatever your weakness is that normally you're like, well, I shouldn't normally do this, but
Right.
don't care. Again, you think he's going to drink the goop-de-goo orange juice. And he doesn't. What does he do? He pours that shit down the sink. And you're like, oh, thank God.
Good.
Thank God he didn't drink this orange juice. Oh no, he's definitely drinking the orange juice with the goop-de-goop.
I need to get Jeannie.
You need to get Jeannie the dog, our dog?
Yeah, to comfort us.
Okay, get her. Jeannie, thoughts on beef?
Jeannie, comfort us.
She's like, comfort you. I want to go back to bed. We're really glad you're okay, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Stay away from coyotes.
Please stay away from coyotes.
And you guys, like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. And stay away from coyotes. We'll see you on the next one.
What is this show? Please give us, man, I don't even know what to say.